You're recording. Top view, if I had an object I could simply do something like this. It's the hull part I'm looking at. I'm going to put a mark at either side where the high bit is. There's the hull. It's a semicircular part cut out of it. From the front view, the elevation, I could cheat again. This time I've got the height of the main part and the height of the front part, and the difference happens there. And that's the elevation of the hull. Except there's a little bit cut out here. And that little bit is the same height as the deck. Hidden behind here, we'd have that hole. You look at this upside down, by the way, you'll see the video a bit better. To draw this in 3D, I've got to try and work out how big this is. Now, in terms of size, I think it's roughly 2 squares long. So I'm going to try and draw something twice as long. How high is it? Slightly smaller, so I'm going to put there's a distance back, height slightly smaller. I'm going to try and draw a box too long. He's got the vanishing point. He's got the vanishing point. So I've now got, if you can see it, the hull. I'm going to try and draw on the top this whole curvy shape. Now it starts about halfway along this end square, so about halfway along this end square, and it goes to a point here. So it's a long curve, comes to a point, it's not a semicircle, it comes to a point, well, fairly blunt point, but a point. It then travels back in towards the centre, and there's a semicircle. Same shape at the bottom. This is over a third of the way down. I've now got a box. What's to happen at this end? What happens at this end here? So I've got a semicircle happening there. You know something about semicircles from before. Third of the way in, end point, curve. Curve. Third of the way in, curve. Now, with the camera in the right position so I can turn it around so you can see it. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you your faces looking confused. Okay? Keep going, cameraman, you're doing a fantastic job. To firm this in, outline first of all. I think it's a little bit too high, so I'm going to sketch the bottom edge a little bit higher up, trying the pace to make life a little bit easier for me.